Hey, in this video, I want to talk about what to do when you sense that your girlfriend is being a little distant, you sense that she's losing attraction for you, and she's just not as into you as she was before. And this is usually really easy to tell because you know when a girl is into you, you know how she behaves, you know how she reacts to you, you know how she behaves around you, and her general disposition is really different to when she loses attraction. You can sense the coldness creeping into the relationship. You can sense her pulling away from you. It's not like it was before, where she's blowing up your phone, she's giving you lots of good morning messages, she's texting you hello all the time. That's starting to slide away, and now you're going to panic because you feel this. You feel her pulling away from you, and you know intuitively that something is not right. So this guy says, hi there, me and my girlfriend had the best relationship over the last 6 months. We were starting to fall for each other, and then out of the blue, I told her that I loved her. Now that's a big mistake. First big mistake is telling her that you love her, because she should be telling you that she loves you. You don't want to be telling a woman that you love her, because if you do that, you kill all the mystery, all the tension, and suck all the excitement out of the relationship. So he goes on to say, she didn't say that she loved me back. Okay, there you go, right? That's why you don't say it. That's why you don't tell a woman that you love her first. But she said she wasn't ready to say it, but she really did kind of love me in her way, and she didn't feel like she had to say it to me. Look, she'll tell you, a woman will tell you if she loves you. Right? She will come out and say it. When she's feeling it, she'll say it first. If she doesn't say it after 3 months, or 6 months, or 1 year, or 2 years, don't say it. Wait. Wait for her to say it first. That's very important. It's a small thing. I should say it's a small thing, but it's a very, very subtle thing. You don't want to make this mistake. It's so subtle, but it's everything, right? There's a lot of weight and meaning behind not saying it. Okay. So she always falls head over heels with me when I express my emotions and feelings, and I tell her how beautiful and sweet she is. Since I told her the I love you, she said she was fine, but she seems to be a little distant now, and I sense that she doesn't have the same level of attraction for me like she did before. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're going to tell a woman that you love her and care about her and you think she's the best thing since sliced bread, of course she's going to lose attraction for you. Of course she's going to lose interest. I mean, that goes without saying. One of the most important things is, a tenet of attraction is that attraction grows in space, mystery, anxiety, uncertainty, and challenge. If you don't have those elements in place, she's not going to find you attractive. She's going to get turned off by you. And that just is across the board with every single male-female interaction. It's one reason why it's very, very easy to meet a woman. It's very, very easy to date a girl. It's so easy to meet women, date them, sleep with them. But if you find that girl that you really find attractive and you really like, that's why it's tough to keep them, because they just don't stick around when they know that they've got you. They lose interest. It's like a cat that just looks around for something else to play with, another ball of string. You got to keep her interested, and you got to play it smart. You got to have a little bit of game. Okay, so to carry on with this email, he says, she used to send me good morning text messages, and she used to send me good night messages too. She doesn't chase me anymore like she was, and I feel like the attraction is slowly but surely dying. What do I do? Okay, so if you send a woman good morning text messages and good night text messages on a regular basis, it's going to work. It's going to work for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or maybe 2 months. You could stretch it out. You get into this predictable pattern. It's comfortable. It satisfies and soothes your anxiety and makes you feel that she is still interested in you, which is fantastic. But it's not going to do a lot for attraction. It's going to kill attraction, believe me. So this is something you got to be very careful about, that you don't want to kill attraction and you don't want to suck the mystery out of the relationship. You want her to feel that tension, right? So If you send the good morning message and you send the good night message, what's she going to do? At some point, she's going to stop returning your messages. You're going to feel insulted because she was returning your messages before. So you're going to think, oh, hey, I used to send her good morning messages and a good night message, and she always responded. And now she's not responding anymore. How dare she? How could she be so rude? That's the natural thought behind it, but you don't want to go down that path. A lot of the times, women are just testing you. They're seeing what will happen if they pull away and they don't message you back. How are you going to deal with it? How are you going to respond? Are you going to get upset? Are you going to chase her and blow up her phone, which is what most guys do? 9 times out of 10, if you're sending a predictable pattern of good morning messages and good night messages, and then all of a sudden she breaks the pattern, your natural response is to try to close the distance. And then you're going to send a good night message, you're going to ask her, is everything okay? You just look needy, you look weak, you look pathetic. She's going to get turned off by you. Don't be a loser. Don't do that kind of stuff around women. If you feel or sense and have the brains to know that, hey, she just didn't send me a message. Could be a test. Could be she's getting complacent and bored with you because you're too predictable. Let her go. Don't send any more messages. Good night messages, good morning messages. Don't send them until she sends them to you first, and then you can respond. It's always the best way to deal with it. Just be aware, right? Just be a little bit cognizant of the fact that she stopped sending the messages. It tells you something. It's subtle, again, it's very subtle, but it's a little piece of information you need to be aware of. Is she losing interest? Probably not, but she might be. Is she testing you? Yeah, could be. Is she getting a little bit bored of the predictable pattern of conversation? Could be. Is she busy? Yeah, could be. But either way, don't chase. Let her get back to you. And if you bring that all-important element of space into the relationship, I guarantee it, she'll come back with more attraction. So if you need help dealing with a situation, a specific situation, that you're having trouble with, don't forget you can book a consultation with me on my website. And if you need help with anything else, just want to shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you guys. Send me an email on my contact page. And also, don't forget to check out my book, Atomic Attraction. I highly recommend it for all your dating, relationship needs. You'll enjoy it. It's got a lot of great case studies in there, which are based on truth, and it's based on science too, which I stand by, and it works. So check it out on Amazon.com.